Hey everyone, I wanted to hop on here and talk about some of our power tools, so some of our products, just so you guys can learn a little bit more. So one of the first things I'm going to talk about is our knives. So they just came out, they redesigned these knives this past fall in September 2017, and they are amazing. Here's why they're amazing. They are made of German steel. And you're probably like, great, what does that mean? So German steel is just going to make your knives more durable. It's going to keep its shape longer, which means it's going to be sharp for you. And being durable, one of the other pieces to help with that is they do what's called full tang. That means it's all one piece here, and you can see that along the spine of the knife, that it's all one piece from tip to the end. So it's going to help with your blade not falling off, or your handle not falling off from your knife, from the blade. So they're going to stay together, again, making it more durable. And that's also the power of that German steel too. That's going to be nice and strong for you. Then they use this beautiful epoxy wood here, and then the 3 rivets to keep that on. So I'll just kind of see, I don't know if you guys can quite see that in this light. There you go, you can kind of see it there now. It's just nice and pretty. And the other thing that's great about our knives too, you're going to notice here that I'm balancing this knife in my hand. That's a good knife. It's just going to make it easier for cutting for you. It's not going to be as awkward. It's going to provide the nice balance that you're going to need to push through to cut your items. Now, a trick I just want to show you guys is the proper way to hold a knife. It's just going to make your cutting easier. It's going to be an extension of your arm and your hand then. So the proper way is you're going to put your thumb here, okay? That's the first thing you do. You just kind of let everything else fold around. So you're kind of holding your knife right over that notch there. That's kind of where you're holding it. And that's going to help you just be able to cut and chop or rotate whatever kind of knife you have. So rather than holding it way back here. So this is okay. This is what we're used to, right? But not the proper way. So you just want to put your thumb here. You just kind of fold the rest on over here like this. So that's the proper way to hold your knife. Lots of different angles, right? And if you guys want to know more about which knife to use when, let me know. Some of them are very easy. Bread knife for bread, tomato knife for tomatoes. It's that, that harder outside edge, but very soft inside. So those are very specific. You have your chef's knife, and you have your utility knife and paring knife, along with the Santoku knife. So you got those 6 different knives that each have different purposes. What's great about our knives, they have a lifetime guarantee. You buy it once. If anything ever goes wrong, you just let me know and we can get that replaced for you. Now, our knives are not dishwasher safe. You don't want them also sitting in your sink full of water. That's going to make them rust a little quicker. So you're going to wash them and you're going to dry them right away, but they're super easy clean. So they're super fantastic. Super sharp, I tell you what. Just be careful with them. Another one of my favorites is our rock crocks. We've got a ton of rock crocks. And you're like, what are these rock crocks about? They're made with clay. And then they have a nice glaze on them, which allows you to put them in the dishwasher, which is pretty fantastic. So this is our Dutch oven size, and it's very similar to a Dutch oven, except for you can put them in the dishwasher, which is super great. So what you're going to do with this, many times I do all sorts of meals in this, because you can put it in the microwave. You can put it on the stovetop, in the oven, under the broiler, on the grill. You can go in 5 different places. So sometimes you have those recipes where you need to start it on the stovetop, and then you have to put it into the oven. Well, now you don't have to switch dishes. You can do it in one dish. Less dishes, one pot wonders. This is what you need. The other great part is we now have a slow cooker stand. So I could, you could sear your meat first in here and then put it in your slow cooker stand. So it's just like a crock pot then. Again, very, very versatile, which is super awesome. I will do in here an easy no-stir risotto that's on top of the stovetop and in the microwave as well. And you can have risotto done. You don't even have to stir it the whole time in like 15 minutes. I've done root beer ribs in here on our slow cooker stand. I've done a potato casserole, where I put it in the oven, microwave in the oven, and then I had to go to church and wait for my family to come home for a family dinner. And so I put it on the slow cooker stand on warm to keep it warm while I was gone. So great, great options for this. I love that it has a clear lid. you can see through it and see what's going on inside too. So that is also super great. This is our 4-quart size that I just showed you. We do have a 2.5 as well. We've got some other sizes. Another one of my favorites of the Rock Crock series is our grill stove. So this is going to be oven or grill. You can technically put it in all those places as well, but you really don't want to put this on the stove top just because it's so big. So I love this. If you want to do veggies on the grill, meat on the grill so it doesn't slide through into the grate, this is perfect for that. I do Mile High nachos in the oven on this. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. It is fantastic and dishwasher safe. So you can even do pizzas on here too and all of that. So a couple others of my favorites that I just want to show you guys. Let's see here. And did I mention too that those Rock Crocks, 60% off in the month of February. So that is a pretty rockin' deal. So instead of paying like $120 or sorry, $135 for this Dutch oven Rock Crock, you could get it for like $70 then. So, which is pretty great. About $72, I think, is what it ends up being. So pretty great deal. Great for yourself, great for a gift as well. My other favorite is this manual food processor. I use this so much, I have 2 of them. So I love them for chopping up anything and everything. So I'm just gonna show you the pieces of it first. Why it's so great, part of the reason why it's so great. So first of all, it's got this nice grip along the whole edge. So it's not gonna move anywhere on my countertop, which is super great. It also has, you can kind of see here, the measurements, okay? You can kind of see that, the measurements along the side. So it does up to 3 cups, which is also pretty great. And then it's got, you'll see here, so I'm just gonna show you this piece, but it's got this little notch here in the center. That's where that little is it's gonna rest upon there in that hole. It's got the 3 blades. You'll notice that those are at 3 different heights, and that just helps lift and separate the food and re-chop it all again. It's got the notch on top, so I'm just gonna set this in here. That's all you do. Just let it set. And you got the top piece where that's that notch that just sets right on top. What I'm gonna first show you though is how to unlock the handle. So you see this white knob here? You're just gonna move it, in this case up, but towards you typically. So let me just do that, okay? I'm gonna bring this a little closer, but you can see where it usually rests upon that little, that's how it stays locked, is it latches onto there. So I'm just gonna set this on top here, okay? And then it's pump. That's all it is. Now what I make in here, Oreo balls. So you can do Oreo cookies in here. I do a pad thai sauce, so I'm going to be putting peanut butter and honey and soy sauce and different things in there for that. Smoothies. Chop up your veggies in here. Chop up your fruit in here. When it comes to veggies now, it depends, but like carrots, raw carrots, I've done baby carrots in here, and I'll cut the baby carrots in half or in thirds, depending on how big they are, to use them chop up. I used that to do a veggie dip one time. So I chopped up the carrots, and then I threw like mayo and other spices and things in there to do my veggie dip. I do a lot of homemade garden salsa in here. Tomatoes, onions, cilantro, jalapenos, all of that kind of stuff in here. And it holds quite a bit too, which is nice. What's so great about it? This is a food processor without any cords. Great for camping. The other thing I love is if I'm in a hurry, I'll chop up onions the night before and take everything out. It comes with a lid, slap on the lid, throw it in the fridge and use it, kind of meal prep the night before a little bit and throw it to my recipe the next night. So that can be really handy as well. So you can, after you chop something up in here, you can store it in here. Okay, then one of my last favorite products that I love, I don't even drink wine that much, but our electric wine opener. We do have 2 wine openers, but I love this electric one. So you have a stand that it can just sit on as it rests on your counter, okay? Just stands there. What's great though is your stand is also your foil cutter. So, and then you can pinch it and rotate it around. Then this beauty, you just hold your finger down on this until you hold your bottle. Just hold it till it comes, it grips the whole cork and then it pulls the whole thing up. So you just keep holding it till the cork's completely out. So I'm just gonna show you here what it looks like. It does light up. There's that blue light. There is a spring in here as well. So just be careful, don't do that because you could cut yourself. Once the cork is in here, out of the bottle, then you press the top button to release it. And again, you just let it go. It does have a place where you can charge your bottle opener, charge it for 1 hour, and it's fully charged, and it can open 300 bottles of wine before you have to charge it again. So since this product came out, I have not charged it yet. So I've not opened that many bottles of wine yet, and I brought this to a lot of parties. So that's pretty fantastic. My fear then is, because you don't have to open bottles very often, right, is that you'll lose the charger. Well, the great news is that like an LG or Samsung phone charger will fit right in there. So that's pretty great. So those are just a few of my very favorite products that I use all the time in my kitchen. Maybe not the wine opener all the time, but often enough where I think it's super fantastic. I don't have to struggle getting my corks out, which are super great. But if you guys have any questions about these products, let me know. If you want to see something else, let me know. I can hop on here and show you that as well. So, all right, thanks guys. Hope you learned something new.